All right, Algebra 2, let's finish up Unit 7.3. So this is Part 2, which is on expanding logarithms. So in Part 1, we were looking at condensing it into a single logarithm or a number if we could simplify it. And now we're going to do the reverse. We're going to expand it out into as many logarithms as we can. So there's a couple properties we want to remember because they come up occasionally. And so this exponent property, x to the n raised to the m power. So when you have an exponent raised to another exponent, you can multiply the exponents together. And then this radical property we saw in the last lesson. When we have a square root, that can be changed to a fractional exponent. So square root x equals x to the 1/2. The cube root of x is x to the 1/3, and so on. So anytime you see a radical, then you can change it to a fractional exponent. All right, so when we expand logs, we want to change it to as many logarithms as we can using addition and subtraction, and we want to get rid of any exponents in the problem. All right, so on this first one, on 13, log x to the 4th power. Since we have this exponent, we can use our power rule, and we can take that 4 and bring it down in front of the log. So it becomes 4 times the log of x, 4 times log x. And that's it. Right, so again, we don't want any exponents, right? So no exponents. 14, log base 5, 4x. So that means 4 times x. So remember, there's an operation there in between the 4 and the x of multiplication. And so multiplication is going to expand to addition. Just like addition condenses into multiplication, it's the reverse when we're expanding. So we have log base 5, 4 plus log base 5x. Okay. 15, log base 2 x over z. So fraction is going to expand to subtraction. Just like the reverse, subtraction will condense into a fraction. When we expand, fraction goes to subtraction. All right, so log base 2 x minus log base 2 z. So the numerator goes first, and then the denominator part will go second. All right, 16. Log x times y to the 9th power. So we have x times y to the 9th. So the multiplication has to be done first. And so we're going to expand that. And so multiplication will expand into addition. So log x plus log y to the 9th. There's no more multiplication, but we do have the exponent, and we can't leave exponents in our problem. So we're going to take that 9, and we're going to move it down in front of its log. So then we have log x plus 9 times log y. All right, 17. Here we have log base 2 square root x times y times x. Square root x times y times x. So we have 3 things being multiplied together, so we're going to expand those into addition. So log base 2 square root x plus log base 2 y plus log base 2 x. All right, and then that square root x we can change to a fractional exponent, x to the 1/2 power. So the rest I'm just rewriting. Okay, we can't leave exponents in our answer, so that 1/2 now goes down in front. All right, and then that's about it. All right, so 1/2 log base 2x plus log base 2y plus log base 2x. Now we could actually combine these two together. because they have the same log base 2x, it's just the coefficients are different. So you can add the coefficients that are in front, 1/2 plus 1, and that would be 3/2. And so we could actually change this to 3/2 log base 2x plus log base 2a. All right, so 1/2 plus 1 is 1/2. And the only reason why we're allowed to do that is because they both have log base 2x's. All right, and then 18. All right, so hopefully I have enough room here. So we have a fraction, so that's got to expand to subtraction first. yz minus log 3x. All right, now I have multiplication between the y and the z, so that has to expand into addition. All right, so bring it down here just so you can keep track of everything. Y plus log 3z, and then minus log 3x. And that looks like as far as you can go. All right, 19. Here we have this exponent, these exponents raised to this exponent, 2. So here we want to bring in the exponent first. So we're going to use that property from above that says we can multiply exponents together. And that'll get rid of the parentheses part. So we really have log x to the 4th, y to the 6th. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and expand this out. So we have multiplication in between. That has to be done first, and so we're going to expand this to addition. Then exponents move down in front of their logs. And that's about as far as you can go. All right, 20, same thing. We're going to bring the exponent inside. That'll get rid of the parentheses. So here we have x to the 8th over y to the 4th. All right, so now we'll expand this out, fraction to subtraction. Then we'll bring our exponents down in front. All right, and then the last one, 21. Here we have a fraction, so again, that'll go to subtraction. Then we have two things being multiplied together right here, the x and the y. So those two will expand to addition, 2 more logs. Right, so we don't have anything else being multiplied. So then the last step is bring our exponents down in front. Log z. Right, and that's it. It's expanded all the way. All right, that's it.